So I've recently been thinking about some students of mine who are intermediate to advanced level and who live in a non-English speaking country and who have kids. Most of them feel unable or reluctant to speak in English to their kids, even when they speak English pretty well themselves, because they're afraid of transferring their mistakes, their bad English or their bad accents to their kids. And so they think it will prevent them from getting a really good start to their English language journey. So I'd like to comment on this because I believe you can start teaching English to your kids at home at a level that you're comfortable with. For example, if you're not comfortable having conversations with them, or speaking just like how I am speaking now, try something less demanding. Try just teaching them a few simple expressions: hello, goodbye, counting to 10, simple questions like how are you, and also replies to those questions. Just building on the simple basics first. And if you're really worried about your pronunciation, then look up the pronunciation of words you're having trouble with yourself online and mimic that and make sure you get it right before teaching it to your child. And it will help your English too. And as your child gets older and they start learning more and more English, try as best to help them with their homework and help them develop it even further, because at this stage you probably have more English than they do as well. For example, if they have a sentence like, I love your dress, ask them, how else can we say that sentence? What synonyms can we use for that? I'm mad about your dress. I'm crazy about your dress. I adore your dress. You can look up synonyms online and help them develop that curiosity and that love for English vocabulary. And of course, again, it will help your English too. It's important to expose your child to English as early as possible if you're not living in an English-speaking country. You can start showing them cartoons in English or movies in English rather than the subtitled or rather than the dubbed version of those cartoons. The younger you start with that, the more they become used to it. If after 5 or 6 years old they start listening to English for the first time, it may be, I wouldn't say it'd be a bit too late, but it's best to start earlier than that. And don't be expecting them to start speaking English after watching some cartoons. It's going to take a long time for them to actually produce English. They may come out with some words here and there, but don't be expecting it to happen all of a sudden. Even if they're taking English classes, they're going to be reluctant, more than likely, to speak in English if it's not their first language. And just trust for now that they're probably understanding, but they're just not ready to speak yet. So have some patience with them. So for example, my little boy is 3.5 years old and he's bilingual, English-French, because we live in France, but obviously I speak English to him. Now that's normal. He hears 50% English and 50% French, roughly. But it's important for me also to try and teach him a little bit of Spanish because we live near Spain and we also live in the Basque country. So he's going to a bilingual Basque French school. So really, I don't think it's any problem to give them as much language as possible, as early as possible, because I've noticed with my son, my God, they are sponges. And even this morning, Kian said, no, I want those shoes. And my husband was like, those shoes? Because I don't even say that. So his grammar, just from listening and just from hearing, because he's never learnt grammar in his life, just from hearing, he's picked up the right way to say things. So it's really astounding how quickly kids pick up vocabulary. Even if you just put a poster in their room with the English alphabet, with English words, and they're exposed to that every day, you would be surprised at how much they understand, even if they're not producing it. So my point is, don't wait to start teaching English to your kids yourself. It's really a gift that you have, that you can speak English, even if it's not perfect. So don't waste that talent, don't waste that gift that you have, and start as soon as you can. If you have any comments on what I've said, please put a comment in the comment section below, or message me directly, and I'm happy to talk about it. Thanks. See you soon.